The Taliban have not been able to take a single province. Their aim in 2014, when I became president, was twofold. One, to bring the government down. And that was their universal belief, that the Afghan army won't fight, the Afghan political class will be too divided, that the economic transition would be too hard, etc. No success. Second, to divide the political geography into two, so that they would have a province, minimally or at least. Their ultimate goal was 5 to 6 provinces. They've not succeeded in this. Is fighting been hard? Absolutely. But if you look at the fighting in 2015, 2016, and 2017, our armed forces today are in the best position they've been in the last years. Additionally, 100,000 American and international troops with hundreds of planes, helicopters, etc., were fighting between 2009 and 2014. They all left. We filled the gap. And it's like a teenager suddenly taking responsibility for a family and having to perform the job of a 30-year-old. We have grown, and institutionally we've changed. Where is the weakness? The strength is that the Afghan army, particularly our commando force, that are second to none in the region, are able to take every single location in the country. We've not had the police forces with the capability to hold them. So our next phase of reform is precisely oriented towards the police.
But it's not that the Taliban have political support in these areas?
No, they don't.
They don't.
They don't. On the contrary, Taliban are becoming less and less popular. They've gone, it's a sign of weakness to attack a mosque. It's a sign of weakness, not strength, to kill people, soldiers who are praying. It's a sign of weakness to attack civilians in broad daylight. Blowing bombs, truck bombs particularly, does not make you popular. They need to understand that society does not support violence, particularly a society that has suffered 40 years of violence. So as a result, look at any public survey. This is the most unfortunate consequence of this, is that now that the diplomatic environment has become feasible for peace, public attitudes towards peace might harden. We need to engage back with our population in intense dialogue because the wounds are too fresh. I have to take the long view, but how am I to explain to a person who's lost his sister, to a mother who's lost her child, to a husband whose wife is blown to bits, to a grandfather whose grandson, or vice versa? This, the Taliban did not calculate, and their supporters needed to advise them much better.